Coach Dina McD with beautiful music, a beautiful day outside here in sunny Florida, inviting you to be a part of my fitness family. And all that means is you're going to work out with me, and that connects our hearts. So thank you for being here. Let's work together with Chair Tai Chi. Sitting tall with your feet shoulder width apart, try to sit on the edge of your chair. That will give you a bigger range of motion. Starting with our elbows out, fingers pointed together. Let that strength come up and just grounding your thoughts to beauty. Bring it up and exhale down. So in putting this class together today, I came out this morning, earlier today, and it was so rainy, so cloudy. And I thought, what am I gonna do? It's so gloomy. So I decided to wait out the storm. And sure enough, there was sunshine right around the corner. That's kind of the way some days are, aren't they? They can try to steal your joy, but you can say, nope, I'm going to wait for the sunshine, because the sun will always come up. Sometime, may have to wait, but there's beauty right here because you're here. And release. One hand comes up and rotate to the side and scoop under. Bring it in, rotate, and scoop under. So your palm faces me and you look that way. I've got a hair in my eye, sorry. Whew. Scoop it up and rotate. One more. And change sides. Lift it up, rotate. I don't know if you can hear all of the winds going on behind me, but wow, the palm trees are definitely swaying in the breeze. No hurricane force winds, but you know there's a breeze out there. Big breaths and open up to the side. Scoop and smile and bring it out. Last one. And bring it out to the side. Holding one leg up, just circle that ankle. Sit tall. Now look the opposite way. And back to center. And release. Lift the other leg up, circle that ankle. Look the opposite direction of that leg. And back to center. Let's do that again. Lift, try to go the other direction with your ankle and look the other way. Back to center. Changing sides one last time. Can't remember which circle I did, but any circle will do. Back to center and release. Reaching up and grabbing and changing. So sometimes we call this picking cherries, but today I feel like grabbing the star. Yeah, just grabbing that beauty that we see late at night. Just anywhere you see, grab and pull. The majesty of the stars can be breathtaking. Yeah, I know. Here in the city, we don't see them as brightly as when we lived in Missouri. We had a little farm there, my husband and I, and 4 kids. Yes, we have 4 kids. And our 4 children, we would bring them out mostly in the winter because it was crisp air, all bundled up and we would look at those stars. My husband would identify Orion's belt. Of course, the Big Dipper's a little easier. Little Dipper. All those different constellations. I'm not that good at identifying them, but we can all identify the beauty. And release, bring it back to center. One palm comes up, take it to the corner, and open across. Stay with that same range of motion, back and forth. So it comes, tap that elbow, keeping that other elbow close to your rib cage, open. So here in this motion, you've got that shoulder rotator cuff opening. So if your range of motion is narrow, that's okay. You just keep doing this and the flexibility will come. Big breath, exhale. Thanks for letting me share with you all those star stories. I'm just always amazed by planets and stars and the moon. It's just so cool. And release, bring that back down, changing sides. Other palm is up. Bring it to your elbow and open across. Now that range of motion may be bigger on one side than the other. It's just how our bodies are made. One side can be a little bit more flexible than the other. Continue to breathe. Let's do 2 more of these. Last one. And release, dropping that down. Let's extend our leg, point that toe out and draw it back under. Place your foot down, changing sides. Point and really reach through. You can feel your leg. I do too. And place it back down. Really point and reach, sit tall. Ooh, we just got 2 inches taller. Sometimes we forget and we start to relax through our spine. And although we're not moving our upper body right now, you're still working because you're engaging that core muscle area. Your shoulders are reaching down and back. Your chin is nice and long with your neck. Beautiful job. Let's keep going. Point and bring it back. Adding another element to this extension, we're going to use your arm. So extend across, reach across. Bring it back down. Wonderful. Reach open, lift up, and back to center. So now we're a little bit more warm. You can have a little bit larger range of motion. When you begin the class, you need to keep it fairly narrow. We got to get that blood moving, those muscles awake. Last one. And bring it back down. Both arms come down, open and close. Exhale down. Sit tall, use that body as a tool. Your whole body's engaged. Now as you reach through those fingertips. Feel that spine get stronger. Right there. Oh my goodness. Yes. As you exhale, open your mouth. Inhale. Yes. Last one. Bring it down. Place your hands on your knees. You're going to open and reach with the same hand, same foot. And draw that back. Change sides. Open and reach. A little bit narrow range of motion, not too big. Just open and close. And use your neck. Turn. Look that direction. You can see it's so breezy. My curtains back here. Whew. Glad I have things to hold them down. Last one. And release. One hand comes on top underneath your chin, and one hand's right by your belly button. So you're going to push and compress that invisible ball. And open. And push and make that air smaller and smaller. And tap your hands together. Yes. And release. One arm is going to lift up and open and bring it down. Again, lift it up. I have something in my eye, sorry. And down. Sorry. Up and open. It never fails. Something crazy happens in the middle of class. And I don't think I actually got that crazy hair out. Oh, and open. So if I'm blinking at you, you know why. There's something going on there. Thanks for letting me be me. Life happens. Lift up. Last one. And release. This time the other hand comes up under your chin and the other one's underneath by your belly. Compress and strengthen yourself here. Ooh, right there. Open. Two more. And last one. Let one palm sit tall and the other one circles open. And pull it in and open. Last one. And release. Then you're going to turn gently to the side, just easy, and extend one leg. The other, same leg, same arm, scoops under. You're able to tap your toe. I turn sideways so you could see the angle where I'm going here, side. If you're more comfortable going straight forward, that's okay. So you want to keep that toe flexed up. And you don't have to go down that far. Maybe your range of motion is right here. Perfect. You're still getting that hamstring opening. And release. Let's change sides. Ooh, big breeze there. Extend. Drop that palm down, scoop under, and lift up. During one class, the wind blew so strongly, my curtains fell down on top of me. Yeah. And what do? You just set the curtains to the side and you keep on going. I have a sign in my house and it says, if you stumble, just make it part of the dance. And that's what you do. You just keep on keeping on. I'm so proud of you. I really am. You're still here. You're still working through this. Last one. And release. Let's grab a drink of water. If you haven't brought your water, just wait for me in just a second. Bring water next time. Try to drink even when you're not thirsty, because your body needs that hydration. Let's start with same hand, same leg. Open those fingers and just lift that knee, flex your foot, bring it back down. Let's change sides. Lift and flex. Ooh, that feels great. Lift up and release. And we're going to add another element to this, and you're just going to turn away from the leg that you're lifting. Look away. Back to center. Again, the other direction, turn the other way. You feel your neck open up. I know I do. One more each side. And release, dropping one arm down to the corner. Reach out to the corner. Allow your ear to drop to that side, opposite. Turn that palm up and lift up. Rotate that hand, push that air down, stopping at an angle. And allow that ear to drop to the side. Head is up. Rotate that palm and lift up. Rotate and push that air down. So now at this sequence, we're not going to pause. You just continue very slowly. Last one. And release, draw it back in. Oops, sit tall, you're right. I heard your voice tell me. Drop your ear to the other side and just hold it there just for a moment. Rotate that palm up, bring it up, and your head comes back to neutral. Rotate that hand. Your palm goes down and your ear goes to the other side. Hold it there. Rotate and lift. Now let's do that fluid movement, taking your time, and rotate, bring it up. One last time. Hold it there just for a second, and back to center. Allow your hands to reach forward on top of your knees. Lift that chest up, lift that tailbone, so you're lifting through your chest and making that curve in your spine. Now reverse that motion, chin to chest, rounding it in. Lift up, pull those shoulders away from your ears and lean in so your tailbone lifts up off the chair just very slightly. Just a rocking motion. Round it back. Lift and lean. You're not standing, you're just leaning. Yeah. And back. Let's do one more. And back to center. Opening up your legs, chair width apart. Your one palm is up, and place your elbow on your thigh. Or, if you'd rather, just place your hand on top of your knee. And reach out to the side. Look over to the corner of the room, up high. Reach with your fingertips. And release, changing sides. Palms are up. And then one rotates and reaches to the corner, up high. Now let's continue that motion without that long pause. I want you to get the actual position before we continue through a movement. Sit tall, lean and reach. So just as soon as you get there, you just come right back. Back to center. Both hands come down. Point your fingers down. Feel the opening through your wrist. Now bring it forward toward me. And if you can reach above your head, then bring it straight down. Sit tall. Point your fingers down. Reach up as high as you can. Maybe even look to the sky. Bring it back to neutral. Let's continue. Let's do two more. Bring your feet back to center. Now touch, if you're able, to touch your feet together. Bring your knees together. Hi, Mr. Airplane going by. I don't know if you can hear that. So just holding your legs together, that is strength. So one arm reaches down and a little small circle. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you can relax it through. This just makes it a little bit stronger. Reverse that circle. Now this circle, make it large, big circle. And release, changing sides. Little circle, look down toward the ground, but sit tall. So your chin is reaching down, but your heart is reaching up. You don't want to round that spine. Keep that spine strong and straight. Reverse that circle. Make that circle big. I'm glad you can't really see what my circle looks like. It looks like a globby thing. It doesn't look very circular. But I'm doing the best I can. Ah, there's the plant. 2 more. And release. Let's release our legs. Sit back in your chair. Lean all the way back. Just let that tension go. Turn your palms up. That just rotates through your shoulders. And let your hands just naturally curl up, relaxing through your fingers. So sit comfortably in your chair. Just close your eyes if you want, or you can keep them open. We're going to do some breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, inhale. And release. Just feel your natural rise and fall of your chest. Have a chest breath. Breathe through your upper body. Now change that breath to a belly breath. So your belly is actually coming open and closed. One more. And release. Come back to center. Sit tall. Relax your hands on your thighs. Just a very small little circle. Just waking our body back up. A quick little cat nap there. Something like the deep breathing exercises we just went through can be very invigorating. Reverse that circle. It relaxes your body, but yet gives you more energy by that deep breath of oxygen that comes in through filling your lungs. And release. Drop both arms down. Bring them around. Tap your fingers. Come back out. And let them release. Again. Up. Round and tap. Up. Continue to sit tall. Bring it down. Hands point in center into prayer. Hold it here, sit tall, big breath, and exhale. Can you believe it's already over? We completed an entire half hour of Chair Tai Chi. You are so wonderful. Round of applause. I'll be here again to have more time with you, my beautiful fitness family friend. I love you guys. Bye.